convenience and reliability. So whenever we talk about any network, there are two things we need to discuss. First, services. The network provided services which may be connection oriented, which can be connection less. In connection oriented, there will be a proper connection established. Then only communication will take place. In connection less, there is no need to establish the path. So different layers of a reference model or different layers of a network configuration. They offer two types of service. That is, the lower layer will offer certain type of services to the upper layer just above it. So there can be two type of service. One can be connection oriented. The other one can be connectionless. What is connection oriented? See, if you have happened to know about the telephone system, one person has to call, the other person also have to put that cradle up so that he can start the communication. That is, a connection has to get established. Then this circuit, that is one person saying, other person listening, and in the full duplex mode, this is a telephone system. So here user first has to establish a connection. Then he uses the connection, both the parties, and they release the connection. You can understand this connection oriented like a tube, for example. So here one party or one computing device, it sends it pushes the bits. Bits, combination of bits or packet. So this is going through one end, and then the other end, what is happening? Because one is 1011 is you are sending, so 1011 will be pushed, and this will be received by a receiver. So receiver takes them out at the other end. So when this pipe or connection is established, here the sender and the receiver and the communication network, which is called the subnet also, they will have a negotiation. That is, this communication network, what will be the parameter? That is, we are sending the bit or bits or packets or messages. What will be the maximum message size? What is the quality of service required? That is the throughput, and you can say the bandwidth. So, you might have experience once you're calling on a telephone system, sometimes you don't hear, the other person repeats it. Okay. So that kind of thing are established first. So a circuit is a kind of another name for a connection. So it's a connection, proper connection between two parties. So there is a circuit involved. For example, a copper wire, etc. In the connectionless service, connection-oriented service is modeled after telephone system, the PSTN system. The connectionless service is modeled after the postal system. That is, connectionless service, just take an analogy of a postal system. You just write a letter, put it inside an envelope. On the envelope, you write the full destination address. To, from, this is your address, from is your address, to whom you are sending is your destination address. You even write the PIN code. And each of this letter is routed independently through intermediate nodes. That is, this letter, if you are writing from here to United States, it may take different countries, it may go through different postal offices. These are nodes. So you have to think this in the scenario of whole world. So packet is a message at the network layer. So there are different routes it can take, and when we talk about network layer, we'll talk about these reference models. So we have a network model there. At this point, the message is called as a packet. Okay, packet is nothing but bits. You can just understand agreed upon combination of bits. See, once you send the bit, or you can say bit stream, it will go to one node. Now assume that this is connected like this also. So some of the bits may take this route, some of the bit may take another route. So basically, depending upon the link health, the network configuration, network health, whether the link is corrected or not, what is the quality of service, then the bits will be forward. This is called store and forward switching. That is the store and forward, the message will be received and then only it will be sent. In cut flow switching, what will happen? When 1011 will come, when 1 will come, the 0 will come, 1 will be sent, then 0 will be sent. That is, whole 1011 is not received at the node, but while this message or bit stream is coming, it can be sent, it can be onward transmitted. This is cut through switching. So it is possible that the messages can be jumbled up when they receive. That is, the first message may be delayed, or it may be sent or received rather before first can come. So the sequence can change in the connectionless services. So let me again tell you, it is based on postal system, packet, it can take any route, any path. So this unreliable, which is not acknowledged, you will not get any acknowledgement. And that is why the unreliable services are faster as compared to connection oriented. So this unreliable connectionless service is called the datagram service. Datagram service. So this datagram service, this datagram word has come from telegram. Telegram. Because earlier times, telegram was sent without acknowledgement. So this is the analogy with the telegram. We will talk about the user datagram protocol, which is actually a connectionless protocol. And we have transmission control protocol, which is the connection oriented protocol. So unreliable means you don't just get the acknowledgement, and packet may be used, you don't recover it. How to recover them? But the datagram has come from telegram. Continuing with the reliability, the connection oriented and connectionless service, these are the basis of the reliability. Reliability means what? That you can rely. That is, you can have trust on that actual transmission is taking place and the transmission gets through properly. The sender will receive all the content. The reliable services, the main thing is the acknowledgement is received every time. Okay. Basically, the audio video you are using, they are not reliable service today. They are unreliable service. Why? Because in reliable services, the acknowledgement service will be there. Whatever you send, you will get an acknowledgement. For example, you are going from one place to another, you are calling your mom. So you are giving her acknowledgement. I have reached here, I have reached here. So every time in reliable service, there will be some acknowledgement always sent to the receiver. And that will be creating lot of overhead delays, because this is a proper communication from sender to receiver. Every time the acknowledgement has to come, that will add up to the overhead, the delays, the time, the effort. But the only extra effort is for the reliability. Let me give an example. File transfer, where you would like to have the reliability. If you are sending certain pages, say to print, now one page is you have sent is reached, second is not reaching. Would you be happy? No. You will need a reliable connection oriented service like for file transfer. Okay. This is very important. So this reliable connection oriented service, they have certain variation. What kind of variation they have? The reliable connection service is all about sending the acknowledgement. Every time acknowledgement will come back. But there are certain flavors. One is called as message sequences. I am talking about connection oriented. You see, it is unreliable connection, reliable byte stream, and reliable message stream. So one is message sequence. Now the message sequences are nothing but the message boundaries or the packet boundaries, they are preserved. What does it mean? If you are sending, say, 1024 message, that is, if you are sending these two pages, this is first page, this is second page. Say first page is 1025 byte. And when you are sending the second page, it is 1024 byte. There are two different messages. They will be sent and received as it is, because 1024 is the message boundary and it will be preserved. You will not get in message sequence this 2048 byte message. That is, this 1024 will be combined and you will get 2048. This will never happen. These two pages will never be combined and you will get one. in message sequence, there will be proper message boundaries. As I just suggested, the pages of the book, if you are sending it to someone, say for printing or for some purpose, you would never want that the boundary should not be maintained. The second flavor of reliable connection oriented services is the byte stream. The boundaries are not defined. Connection is just stream of bytes. That is, bytes are bits only. So it is basically the digital data. If you are sending 2048 bytes, then it can be received as 2048 bytes. It can be received as 210,248 byte messages. That is, you can get as it is, or even it can be divided by the network in 1024 because it is a byte stream. It is not a message sequence. In message sequence, the message boundaries has to be preserved. In byte stream, it is not there. For example, downloading a movie. It is just a bit stream. If you are live streaming, it is just a stream of bits, right? You don't need a proper boundary here. In the reliability, there is one more flavor. That is the acknowledged datagram. I told you about the datagram. Datagram means this is a connection less. But acknowledgement means the return receipt will be there. That means there is no connection established as in the connection oriented services. But still you will get the return which is not there in the connectionless. Connection oriented, always you will get the receipt. That is, you will get an ACK here, but there will be no proper connection. For example, text messaging on your mobile phones. So sometimes you get double take, sometimes you get, okay, the message has been delivered. While you're talking about, say you're talking on phone, digitized service, digitized voice traffic, sometimes you hear tin like this noise, bit of noise. This is acceptable. Okay. But if every time the acknowledgement is going, what will you hear? You will say hello and the hi will come after you have talked for say 1 minute or 2 minutes. And that is not acceptable. Okay. In video conference, for example, some pixels, if they are not seen, it is okay. But if the image is not there or the image starts rebuilding, there is a jerk, there is a, it's quite irritating. Some of the pixels you can handle or you can manage. So these are examples of certain type, acknowledged datagram, etc. And in about the client server scenario, there is request reply service. So here the sender will transmit a single datagram, just single datagram containing a request. And there will be one answer. The reply will be the one answer. For example, I'll give you, you want to go to the Chinese restaurant. Then you will take a mobile phone client. It will send a query to a map server. Map server is a server. This mobile phone is a client. And it will ask for a list of some nearby restaurant. And you will get a list, proper list. So this is a request reply kind of service.